Today we're counting down the 20 best K-dramas featuring workplace office romance. From sweet and tender moments to dramatic and intense plot twists, these shows will keep you hooked. And at number 10, we have Cunning Single Lady, also known as Sly and Single Again. This drama tells the story of a couple who divorced years ago, only to be reunited in the workplace. The ex-wife struggled to make ends meet after the marriage ended, while the ex-husband's business took off and became extremely successful. When they meet again after all these years, it's hard for them not to think of the bitter sting of their failed love. But as they work together, their chemistry is rekindled and hilarious office conflicts ensue. At first, the male lead is annoyed and bitter, but he decides to hire his ex-wife, partly to flaunt his success. She's riled up too, but humble enough to accept the job. As we see her in her new role, it's clear that she's kind, considerate, and thoughtful, not a gold digger at all. Having your ex as your boss is surreal and awkward, but things are about to get even more complicated. Meanwhile, a new player emerges in the form of Choi Yoon-jae, a successful businessman who becomes a source of comfort and support for the female lead. He falls for her, but their relationship is complicated by her ongoing feelings for her ex-husband. And at number 9, we have My Secret Romance. This drama tells the story of a handsome and charming son of a major company who has a romantic night with a young woman he just met. Despite the frustrating circumstances that surface, they find comfort in each other, and one kiss leads to another. But when morning arrives, the female lead is vanished, taking his clothes with her. Fast forward 3 years, and fate brings them together again, this time in the workplace. She's now working for his company, and at first, she pretends not to know him. But he's too clever, and he won't let her get away that easily. Their office romance is adorable and fluffy, making this drama a must-watch for those looking for a lighthearted and feel-good story. If you're in the mood for something simple yet sweet, My Secret Romance is the perfect choice. And at number 8, we have What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. Dramas with titles as questions always pique our interest. The answer to this question is Secretary Kim's self-absorbed boss, who's a little narcissistic. Throughout their 9 years of working together, he could have been more considerate. But now, Secretary Kim is ready to move on and resign. She wants to focus on her own life and find love. As she's about to leave, her boss realizes how precious and valuable she is. Several comedic situations ensue as he tries to express his unspoken feelings for her. He's determined to win her heart, and his efforts lead to some hilarious and heartwarming moments. At number 7, we have the beloved classic Coffee Prince. As the reigning champ for a boss and employee drama, Coffee Prince is a must-include on our list. This adorable gender-bender drama tells the story of a coffee shop owner who mistakes a young woman for a man. She joins his crew of handsome baristas, serving up delicious coffee and snacks. What viewers love most is the dynamic relationship between the leads, as it develops from friendship to something more. Their funny romance, work mishaps, and adventures make Coffee Prince a classic that will have you adding it to your watch list. At number 6, we have Strong Woman Do Bong Soon. This drama tells the story of a young woman with remarkable strength who makes a huge impact in the lives of others. She has big dreams, but accepts a position as a bodyguard where she meets her cute and charming boss. They work together, their chemistry starts to ignite, and Do Bong Soon must confront her feelings for her boss, all while navigating a complicated love triangle with her close friend. Get ready for an enjoyable story with a dash of romance, action, and comedy. And be warned, watching this drama may cause second lead syndrome. Number 5, we have Jugglers. This drama shines a light on the demanding lives of secretaries who tirelessly tend to their boss's needs and assist them in the office. Our diligent and hardworking female lead is no exception, but her life is turned upside down when she becomes the victim of a scandalous and untrue rumor involving her boss. Forced to seek new employment, she faces an uphill battle as the rumor spreads like wildfire. But she's determined to prove herself and eventually lands a job with a new boss who's not convinced he needs a secretary. As fate would have it, they end up living in the same building, and despite her tarnished reputation, she continues to prove herself as a dedicated and hardworking individual. Will this pairing have a happy ending? Number 4, we have She Was Pretty. Get ready for a twist of fate when two childhood friends reunite after years apart. But things take an unexpected turn when our female lead, who's no longer the sweet, pretty girl she once was, intentionally hides her identity. Embarrassed by her transformation, she asks her beautiful friend to pretend to be her at their reunited meeting. But here's the twist: he's now her boss. As they work together, he remains oblivious to her true identity, leading to plenty of hilarious and unexpected situations. Will she be able to keep up the charade, or will her secret eventually be revealed? Number 3, we have Dali and the Cocky Prince. Who could have imagined that a business deal has the potential to turn into an enchanting love affair? That's exactly what happens in this drama, as a successful tycoon becomes the savior of a struggling gallery owner. The unlikely pair, separated by their differing values, find themselves drawn to each other despite their constant bickering. As they work together, their differences spark a fiery attraction that neither of them can ignore. Will their love prevail, or will their differences tear them apart? Next up, we have My Shy Boss. This drama tells the story of a CEO who's the exact opposite of what you'd expect. He suffers from social anxiety, which makes him appear cold and rude, and his employees know very little about him. When a cheerful new employee is hired to work closely with him, his worst nightmares come true. She's determined to uncover his true identity, and as they work together, he's forced to confront his anxieties and open up to her. Will their differences spark a romance, or will his fears tear them apart? Lastly, we have Jealousy Incarnate. Set in a high-stakes newsroom, this drama follows a passionate love triangle. A weather forecaster finds herself caught between her longtime crush, a charismatic news anchor, and his charming best friend. As the news anchor's jealousy grows, the trio's lives are turned upside down by unexpected twists and turns. With its perfect blend of romance, comedy, and drama, Jealousy Incarnate will keep you laughing, hooked, and entertained until the very end. Thanks for watching.